Okay, Cozy Gamers, the Nintendo 2 officially releases this week, so let's talk about some things that are going to be affecting us. And in case you didn't know, I actually had the opportunity to try out the Nintendo Switch 2, including some demos. I have some first impressions coming soon, but for now, let's talk about the practical stuff. And no, this video isn't sponsored, but feel free to support me with a like and a follow. So if you are like me, before I buy anything, I'm going to do my research on the pros and cons. And of course, part of that is game pricing. Let's talk about it. Now, looking at the Nintendo Switch website, the Nintendo Switch 2 games can go from $0 to $100, which it gets pretty steep, especially when most of these games on average are costing $5.99 per game. But here is the good news. If you already own certain games on the Switch, you can buy the upgrade packs and play them on the Switch too. These upgrades include new visual improvements and modifications, which is way more affordable. For example, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are only $9.99, which makes for a budget-friendly way to play. Once upgraded, your original game works on both systems. If you want to check to see if a specific game is compatible, I'll leave a link below to Nintendo's official website, which has a list of the non-supported titles. Now let's talk about game keys, and this one has been getting a lot of attention for good reason. Nintendo has confirmed that the Switch 2 will have both regular physical cards and, of course, the physical card that has the game key. Game key will require a download via Wi-Fi, and then afterwards you'll be able to play it like a traditional cartridge. And you can tell the difference by just checking the packaging. And lastly, here's the big one for modders or even aesthetic gamers. So I'm sure you've seen the news that Nintendo has the ability to remotely disable your Nintendo Switch if it has been modified. I tried to search the website to see exactly if there was any further details about that. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything. But this may mean it could affect those of us who love to get our console shells replaced. I don't know if it's going to affect us yet, but I'll be keeping an eye out for any type of confirmation that relates to it. Personally, I don't do any modification other than the normal shell. But if this is something that you normally do, it may be something that you might want to consider before buying. So, will I be one of the cozy gamers lined up to get my Nintendo Switch 2 once it releases? Yes. Yes, I will. But I will also be watching closely to anything that is related to cost, compatibility, and of course, anything cozy. So if you want more updates regarding the Nintendo Switch 2, please like and follow here. And you can also follow me at these links on TikTok, Instagram, and all my socials. Thank you for hanging out. And remember, the best cozy games are the ones that spark joy.